everyone, I'm back with another tutorial, and this time it's another treat. I promised you I'd do some treats, and I'm even dressed up for it. I have my orange shirt on, festive shirt, and I even have my orange, I think it's supposed to be citrine, but I call it orange, ring on. But anyway, this is a treat we're going to make. I'm going to do this just a little bit different up here on this next one. We don't have the orange glitter paper anymore, so but I put it on this one. I wanted to see how it looked, just gooping around. So anyway, let's get started. These candies I got in this big old thing here at Joann's. I love getting candy like that, and the kids love these little jelly things or sugar things, whatever you call them. And I've already put, now these are our bags that are, they're 2x8 cellophane bags that we carry, and they're a little bit longer than I want because I just wanted maybe half of them. So what I did is I cut some off up here, but I used the spooky cat, and what I used out of this, this time I'm gonna use this thing right here, which let me get this up here where you can see it. It's just a, I don't know what you call it. And then I'm going to put Happy Halloween on it. That's all I'm using out of this stamp set. I'm also going to be using, this time I'm going to use this pumpkin. And I'm used to thinlits. I used this space right here. Or going to use this space right here. I used the thinlits that go with this, which are Pick a Pumpkin. This is what I cut out the glitter pumpkin with. I'm not going to use that this time. This time I'm going to use the tall one because that's what I'm going to stamp. And I used this and I cut it out of Old Olive. And then this time I have cut out one of these. Let me get a hold of it. Well, I cut out one of these and I cut it out in Fresh Big. So I just wanted a few things. And I'm also changing up on the Designer Series paper. I wanted to try this one this time instead of the black one like this. And I'm using our punches. Of course, all these everything that I'm using will be on my website, so you don't have to try to figure this out. Of course, I'm going to be using this punch. Oh, I can't remember the name of it offhand. For to cut out the little Happy Halloween. And then I'm going to use our label punch, that's got something all over it, to make our little topper. And I've already punched one out, and I'm going to punch another one out. So let's go ahead and do that. And the piece that I used for this is probably like a 3 by 3 1/4 that you can use. So I'm going to punch out, I punched out 2 of these. There we go. And then what I did, let me find my glue. You don't have to do this. You could just put one on one side on there, but I wanted it on both sides. So I just put it on the top of one of them, and then I took this one, put them together, and just let that top, make sure they're stuck the same way. And I just put that top together, and then I set that aside. Because now I want to stamp and fix my pumpkin. And I'm going to do that. Sorry, I've got stuff on my hands. I'm going to stamp my pumpkin and pumpkin pie, of course. Move those up there. And move this back over here out of the way. Okay. And let's see, I want to do my pumpkin right about here. And let's let that dry just a little bit. I want to go ahead and stamp in the Fresh Big oops, I wanted this for the background on that other two. This background. And I'm going to put his face on in a minute. But I wanted to let that dry just a little bit. So this is going to be, stamp it right here. And then I'm going to come back in with the Fresh Fig because it is a darker color. I was going to do it in basic black, but I think I'm going to do it in Fresh Fig this time. And let me get down here where I can see this, because I want to stamp that right over that little design I just made. See? Now that shows up. Yeah, let's go ahead and do his face in Fresh Fig. Doesn't really matter how you do it. And I know that's a small face, but oh well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. Let me get that dry a little bit, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I got my pumpkin. That's the only thing I needed to use the Big Shot for. And then this one, I'm just going to take this label, I will put the name for this on the screen. And of course, like I said, all the products will be on my blog. I kind of like that. It's different. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do with this should be dry enough. I'm going to go ahead and bend this down. And let me get a hold of this. And you can do this several different ways. I decided to use our old stapler. Hopefully it'll staple for me this time. And staple in an area where you know, like this one, I think I'm going to put on that side. I know he doesn't show up, but I think I'm going to do something else with him. And so I'm going to put the staple on this side where he will be hiding it. And that's stapled shut. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. Pull my scissors out right quick and just pull this excess, or get rid of that excess. Throw that away. Okay. Now let me do something here. Let me think about this. I'm not sure this is going to work. But we'll learn from our mistakes if this don't look good. And you know what? It's probably going to kids anyway. They don't care. As long as it looks halfway cute, they don't care. I know that's that way with my grandkids. You know what? I think I would have rather left it off, but I'm going to use it anyway. Now, I'm going to use a... What am I going to... Oh, glue dot. To put that on. And I'm going to use 2 glue dots. There's 1. And 2. Go ahead and put that on. But that, you know, that does make him stand out more. Just a little bit more from that. And then I want to put these on. Okay. I'm going to put them behind. Oops. Oh well, that's good. Kind of stands up a long ways. The other one didn't stand up as high. Whoops. Get a glue dot on that. And put them down where the glue dot goes back behind it. And then I'm going to use my mini dimensionals on this. And I have a hard time picking these up, so I use my tweezers. And I'm only going to put 2 on here. I'm not worried about whether it sags in the middle. It's not going through the mail, who cares? It's not going to have time to sag in the middle. Let's just put this down here at the bottom. See? There we go. I was wanting to do this quick, and I did it quick, so there we go. Don't forget that we are having a special this month, and I didn't show you. Okay, here it is. It's a brand new stamp set, and you can only get it through October 31st if you make a $300 order. Now that can be several people putting it together, or if you find $300 worth of stuff, you know, you never know. But this is a free stamp set, and if you go on and order $300, it's going to remind you that you can get this free. And I believe you put this into the Hostess rewards area. But I really like this stamp set because the candles, it's got two separate stamps to stamp those in. So you could have two different colors, or you could color them, this one color, this one color, this one color, have them all different colors. Let me move this cord, it's in my face. Anyway, like I said, this is for a $300 order, and I am really thinking, I love this 'Tis the Season because you can take this and stamp it in one color, and then the outline and the 'Tis the Season is all together, and you can stamp that in another color. So anyway, just letting you know about the deal on this one. But like I said, check out our holiday catalog, enjoy it. And this is Betty with Betty Stamping Crazy. Thank you.